Hey everyone, this is Mr. Barnett, and this is the final video of the Demographer Challenge. It's the video in which I'm going to explain to you briefly the final steps that you need to take to finish this challenge and submit your final report. Let me just start by reviewing quickly what you have learned in this Demographer Challenge, summarizing it for you. So by studying population change in the population that interested you, you've learned the concept of a function as an input-output machine, right? This idea that we come up with a mathematical relationship into which we put a year and take out a predicted population. You've learned how to graph and analyze functions. So you have graphed some functions using Desmos, you've answered a lot of questions around functions, and you've applied your own functions to the populations you're interested in studying. And then you've seen two especially common types of mathematical models, that we've focused on. We're going to see a few more in the next challenge, but in this challenge we've seen linear models, right? Change by a constant amount, giving us the gradient, the y-intercept, different forms of representing equations. And then you've also seen exponential models, which talk about change by a constant rate, multiplying by a certain percentage, or decaying by a certain percentage each year. And so we've done that learning. That's great. What does it produce in sum? Well, your final project for this challenge is just a report that summarizes your predictions about future changes to your population. And don't forget that I've given you an example report which you can use. It's linked in your template, and that can show you what this is supposed to be like. But that example report was my population that I chose, and I want your report to be about your population, which you chose. Here are the things you're going to need to do. You're going to need to explain clearly the reasoning behind your predictions. You should be writing this report for someone who's not as familiar as you are with math. So if you just say my exponential prediction is such and such, well, it's not going to be clear how you got there. So you're going to need to explain your reasoning. You're going to need to evaluate the strength and significance of those predictions. What do I mean by the strength? Well, the strength is like, how confident are you in the prediction? Is it a good model? And the significance is, what does it mean? What does it mean if your population continues to increase? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Why? And finally, you need to format this report in an appealing and professional way. This should be something that you would really submit to an expert in this field, right? In population growth, a real demographer. You've done a lot of work here. And what I want is for you to be proud of the final project that you submit. So please use the template that has been provided to you for the final Demographer Challenge report. Take a look at my example, which may give you some guidance. Ask questions when you have them, and make this final project one that you feel proud of. I know that you've done a lot of good work, and your final projects are going to be worthwhile. So I hope you've learned a lot. I'm eager to see what you produce. Good luck, and please make sure to ask questions if you have them. Thank you.